Geology jokes, geologist jokes. Q. Did you hear the one about the geologist? A. He took his wife for granted so she left him. Q. What do you get when you mix sulfur, tungsten, and silver? A. Swag. Q. What did the boy volcano say to the girl volcano? A. I lava you. Q. Why did the geologist take his girlfriend to the quarry? A. He wanted to get a little bolder. Q. How did the geology student drown? A. His grades were below sea level. Q. What is the difference between a geologist and a chemist? A. A chemist will drink anything that is distilled. A. A geologist will drink anything that is fermented. Watson, Holmes. What kind of rock is this? Holmes, sedimentary, my dear Watson. Q. If H2O is the formula for water, what is the formula for ice? A. H2O cubed. Q. Did you hear about the geologist who was reading a book about helium? A. He just couldn't put it down. Q. What do you call a periodic table with gold missing? A. Au revoir. Q. What element is derived from a Norse god? A. Thorium. Q. What did the geologist say when his doctor asked him if he was ready for his colonic? A. No fracking way. Q. What do you do with a dead geologists? A. Barium. Q. What weapon can you make from the elements potassium, nickel and iron? A. A knife. Q. Anyone know any jokes about sodium deposits? A. Na. Q. Why shouldn't you let a geologist drive your car? A. Because they get hammered and stoned. Q. What do you call a can of pop found in a conglomerate? A. Coca-Cola Clastic. Q. Why do earth science professors like to teach about ammonia? A. Because it's basic material. Q. What did the cowboy chemist tell his horse? A. HIOAG. Q. If H20 is water, what is H20 for? A. Drinking, bathing, washing, swimming. Q. According to a geologist, why is the world so diverse? A. Because it's made up of all kinds of people. Q. What do geologists call a benzene ring with iron atoms replacing the carbon atoms? A. A Ferris wheel. Q. What's wrong with a joke involving cobalt, radon, and yttrium? A. It's corn. Why? Q. What did the bartender say when oxygen, hydrogen, sulfur, sodium, and phosphorus walked into his bar? A. Oh snap! Q. How did the blonde define hydrophobic on her earth science exam? A. Fear of utility bills. Q. What fruit contains barium and double sodium? A. Banana. Q. What is the chemical formula for the molecules in candy? A. Carbon, holmium, cobalt, lanthanum, tellurium or chocolate. Q. What did the psychologist tell the geologist? A. Every decline is a great breakthrough. Q. Why wasn't the geologist hungry? A. He lost his appetite. Q. Why shouldn't you lend a geologist money? A. They consider 1,000,000 years ago to be recent. Q. Why was the geologist expelled from reform school? A. He was a dirty liar. Q. Where do geologists like to relax? A. In a rocking chair. Geology one-liners. Did you hear oxygen and magnesium got together? OMG. My sentiments exactly. Geologists are down-to-earth people. Geology rocks, I really dig it. Have a nice day. My rocks are nice, don't take them for granted. May the quartz be with you. Geologists probe crevasse. Kiss a geologist and feel the earthquake. Geologists have their faults. It's a hard rock life. Rock on. Geologists can be very sentimental. Geologists never lose their luster. Geologists dig Mother Earth. Geologists get their rocks off. Geologists do it on the rocks. Geologists make the bedrock. Geologists don't wrinkle, they show lineation. Old geologists never die, they just recrystallize. Some jokes just flew right over my head. Geologists will date anything. Prostitute. Teacher, describe hydrogen. Student, it is a prostitute element. Teacher, who taught you that? Student, you said it does not belong to a particular group and it reacts with almost all the elements in the periodic table. Gin. Water is composed of two gins, oxygen and hydrogen. Oxygen is pure gin. Hydrogen is gin and water. Symbols. AU, get away from my gold. See you later, copper. Hee hee, I made you talk like a little boy. Anyone know any jokes about sodium? Na. Don't forget to pee before you go to lead. Doing it. Biologists do it with clones. Botanists do it in the bushes. Zoologists do it with animals. Geologists do it in the dirt. Heated argument. During a heated discussion, Opal screamed at Amber, telling her that not only was she not a jewel but she wasn't even a mineral. Is that so? Amber snorted, stating flatly that Opal had no cleavage. Perhaps so, replied Opal, but at least I'm not just organic ooze with bugs, I'm pristine, white, and smooth. That's tough, said Amber, secreting with rage. School paper. John wrote an article in the school paper about how this chemical, dihydrogen oxide, has killed over 100,000 people worldwide, usually through inhalation. The story also went on that even if you wash your food you can never get this chemical off. No matter what you do you will be exposed to this very dangerous chemical every day of your life until you die. The story finished by claiming that there needs to be a government research group founded to find a solution. Yada yada yada. Anyway, the local newspaper reporter read this story in his daughter's school paper and decided to do a follow-up. If you haven't figured it out, dihydrogen oxide is the correct name for H2O or water. The deaths that he was quoting were from drownings. Anyhow, this reporter ran the article in a paper and started a local push for a government study before they realized what the story was about. Geology pickup lines. Hi, you can call me a geologist, 'cause I can make your bedrock. Girl, is your dad a geologist, because you just gave me a volcanic eruptions. So many beds, so little time. How about we go behind that rock and become a little bolder? I'm a geologist and I'm hung like a horse. You must be calcium bicarbonate, because if you let me get you wet, then the reaction will be explosive. If I could rearrange the periodic table, I'd put uranium and iodine together.